He's playing the game. You're in Tenerife.
Okay.
You're having a lovely time. You've had a lovely meal. He doesn't want to go out any longer. He wants to go home and play PlayStation with the boys.
Yeah.
Let him. Put the headphones on. Dress up in some fucking naughty gear. Dress up in some naughty, fucking Victoria's Secrets model level-esque. Make yourself feel your best, whatever that is. Walk in the room.
Yeah.
Stand there. Stand next to the TV. Look at him. If you get no reaction, there's something bloody wrong with the geezer. Hello.
Hello. What would you do? Podcast. JJ and Nimi, we are back. Sorry, we had to like literally bring ourselves back to the room.
Don't drag me into your mess, mate. That was very much you. You started so low then, but the energy has been found. This is the What Would You Do podcast with JJ and Nimi. We're into a decade of podcast episodes.
Wow, double figures.
Yeah, okay, it's not a decade, it's double figures. We're at episode 10 now, which means we are legit podcasters. And thank you so much for being part of the journey of the What Would You Do podcast. It's a pleasure. It's an honour. It's an honour that I get to sit here every day and every week and look at Nimi. It's amazing.
He used to do it every single morning.
The amount of blokes that will bite my hand off, Nimi, to have this opportunity is just a blessing.
Yeah.
Why I'm putting you up on this pedestal, before we dive into what we would like you to do, we partnered with Empire Movies. Now, they haven't paid for this extra advertising, but we were very much part of the No Hard Feelings film with Jennifer Lawrence.
Yes.
Where, as part of that partnership, we actually had a trailer that you see before films. One of the trailers was the What Would You Do podcast trailer.
We had an actual What Would You Do ad playing out on a massive screen.
Now, I don't want to blow smoke up the backside of Nimi Mehta, but something quite profound happened in the audience when the advert was played, which Yasmin told me.
What?
You're going to like. You're going to like this.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
I didn't like this, but you're going to like this. And this goes to show my level of ego and how very little I have.
Okay.
The advert played.
Yeah.
Someone next to Yasmin went, that's Nimi Mehta.
No way.
I'm pretty confident I was in the trailer as well. And I'm pretty confident that it was Channel 4 Breakfast with JJ and Nimi.
Yeah.
But for some reason, after all the hard work that I've put in, it's Nimi that has... Let's just go back to the Channel 4 days. I did all the work.
Hey, wait a second.
I did all the buttons push in. I gave you the platform.
2 buttons.
And therefore, you've literally stepped on my back and rose up. And I wasn't aware you were stepping on my back at the time, but that's what's happened.
Wow, guys,
Nimi.
I've made it.
Nimi is cinema trailer famous.
And to add on that, I got someone's fake accounting me as well.
Yes.
So there's a fake account out there, the Nimi Mehta 1. They've taken all my photos, my same bio, everything. And I posted it on my stories to be like, guys, please report this account, because they've been messaging people for...
People low-key like that they've been copied and that they have all this thing, because they're like, I'm at a level now where people are actually copying my account. So this isn't, please guys take this down. This is a, guys, just to let you know I'm at this level. Let's be honest.
No, I got off a flight and
then it's like, oh my God, guys, you won't believe it. It's happened again.
I got off a flight and there were so many people messaging me like, hey, I don't know if this is you. I don't know if you have 2 accounts. Honestly, I was stressed because I don't want people to think I'm like conning them or hacking them or like, taking their money. So, but then once I posted it on my story, so many people, like my friends mostly, not even concerned that I could potentially be hacked or be getting money from someone.
Yeah.
They were literally like, oh my God, you've made it.
Yeah.
You've literally made it. And
Go
I was like,
you.
well, when you put it like that.
You're at this level now that people can't compete with.
Yeah.
What I love even more is that the messages people were getting sent is that it was like, hey, mate, how's it going? Yeah, I'm great, thank you. And then it would be a message from fake Nimi account like, please, can you do me a favour? I've actually entered into Arab's Got Talent.
It was
Can you please vote for me? And everyone's like, oh my God, yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
I know.
Nimi is on Arab's Got Talent. What would you do as a talent?
Honestly, what would I do?
What would you do?
Maybe like give a monologue. Like an inner thought.
Yeah.
That would
Something
probably
spiritual.
be. Yeah.
You do
a TED Talk.
The inner works of how Nimi comes up with her Instagram captions before she posts a photo.
Exactly. How to take a great selfie in the car.
Yeah.
I think that's what.
And letting people know what you're up to for the day.
Yeah, that's my talent.
And that would be a golden buzzer moment.
Yeah.
From whoever the fuck is the judges at the moment. Who's doing it now?
I have no idea,
Don't
honestly.
care.
I don't watch it.
Neither
But like the fact that people think I've got talent enough to be on Arab's Got Talent,
Yeah,
it's just another mark that I've made it.
Of course, Nimi, raised in the UK, Indian heritage, is going on Arab's Got Talent.
Yeah, rando.
And people believed it, which is crazy.
Yeah.
But welcome to the What Would You Do podcast with JJ and Nimi. We're at episode 10. What we need from you today is for you to follow the podcast in all forms. That is TikTok. We are a WWYD podcast. We're What Would You Do podcast on Instagram. And we are also on YouTube as WWYD JJ and Nimi.
No, WWYD podcast.
WWYD podcast. Drop us a subscribe. We're at 50 subscribers, and we know that it takes time to get subscribers on YouTube, and that is why we need your support, because more subscribers means more people might see it on their recommended. More people might start listening to this podcast as well, because it's growing. We are charting in certain regions of the world, but we want to grow further, and we need your support to do that.
We do. As much as we act and talk like, we're amazing,
don't vote for Nimi on Arab's Got Talent. Do this instead, because this is basically the same thing.
Give the people what they want.
What have you got with us today?
Okay, so like, we'll be honest, we struggle for content today, but
no, we haven't.
We always come through. Always.
We got you.
So have you heard of the term Findom?
Like a finger in fandom?
No, I have no idea what you're saying, JJ. Findom, Findom. No. I'm not asking you to guess. I'm just asking you.
I thought you wanted me to guess.
No. Have you heard of that term?
No, of course I've not heard of that term.
Okay.
I'm a parent.
I heard of this term this week just by scrolling. Okay, I wasn't looking for it.
You're such a wannabe Gen Z. It's actually painful. You know, like the mom that just tries to act young in front of the kids and that, and the kids' friends.
Yeah.
Like, you need to grow up.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
you're not Gen Z.
I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm here.
You're a millennial.
And I want to share it with you.
What's Findom mean?
Okay. Findom is when a man hands over financial domination to a woman.
Wow.
Okay, what does this look like? This is when a man this is when a man sends a woman like really good gifts, really amazing gifts, really expensive gifts.
Yeah.
This is when he also sends her money.
That's been happening for years.
No, but the amount is like determined by the woman. But it's when they get a kick out of being financially dominated, like they get turned on by it. It's an actual like pleasure.
What happened to just men paying for women to stand on them? What happened to that era?
What, like a massage?
Yeah, a massage that's a bit more kinky to me.
Okay.
That was the era back in the day when our parents were growing up. It was like really rich men in Wall Street, just like the Wolf of Wall Street, where she puts the candle up his bum.
Yeah.
That was where we were. How have we now got to a place where it's actually, how much money do you want this time? She's like, I want 50,000. Oh my God, it's transferred right now. Like, how is that a turn on?
But what they do is
they
financially degrade the man.
Or is that all you've got? Like
that? Literally like, okay, so how much money do you want? I want 50K. Okay, I'll send it over. Sends it over without wanting anything back, without wanting anything
just
sexually back.
Just the thrill of sending that much money to someone.
And then the woman replies kind of like, is that it? Is that all I'm worth then? Is that all you've got? And he sends over more because he just gets a kick out of it. And I'm like, I am in the wrong job.
I want the world. Yes, there are feminists in the world, but when is there going to be a shift that there's feminism? I'm happy. I'm the biggest feminist on the planet.
Yes,
you are. As far as I'm concerned.
When I think of you, I think feminist.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But what I want is, when are women going to start sending us money? When are women going to start paying for our dinners?
Yeah.
When are women going to start opening the door for me and slapping my bum?
Is that what you want?
Yes.
Is that what guys want?
Yes, it is what we want. The tables are turning, and personally, I can't speak on behalf of all men.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I'm here for just going out and getting a manicure while my wife's out working.
Yeah, look, I really agree with that, because I think guys are under so much pressure.
Finally, someone said that.
No, I do agree.
No, we are.
Men are really under a lot of pressure. Like, from the get-go, they know they're going to be...
Like, I want to carry the child in my womb.
Wow.
When is that going to happen?
Wait, with the way the world's going, I'm sure very soon, to be honest. They just approved a flying car in 2025, by the way.
They've been approving flying
No.
cars
This
since
is
2000.
legit, guys. I think it's in Europe.
Okay, not Tesla vibe.
No. But anyway, the point being...
Where did that come from?
you just said like the world is advancing. Can I do that? And then I just thought of the flying car.
Okay.
But yeah, Findom, I feel like I'm missing a trick here, guys. If I don't need to give anything to anyone in return.
But you are giving. You're giving a piece of yourself away. You're giving a piece of your financial pride.
Am I though?
Yeah.
Am
Nothing's
I, though?
ever free.
Am I though?
I listened to a podcast the other day and he said, Jake Gyllenhaal actually said that nothing is ever for free. Even if you're being given something, there's always some sort of payback.
So why does the word free exist? So is freedom real then? Or is it conditional?
Free, if I'm going to go into it, is actually Latin for the word frenzico,
Wow.
which is a short word for frenzy.
So it's just chaos.
It's just chaos. Fact.
You amaze me every single day.
Yeah. I definitely made that up, but it's fine.
No way. No way. I genuinely believed you.
I thought you were joking that you were believing me.
No, I honestly thought you meant it.
Where are you today?
I don't know. But like JJ's a different person, by the way, now because, I mean, what, have you been doing it for a week?
I've been doing 2 weeks of going the gym and actually going the gym.
Yeah.
Not saying I'm going to go the gym, but then I'll start tomorrow. And if tomorrow never comes, does she know how much I love her?
Yeah, wow.
Ronan Keaton,
nice.
1999.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been doing the gym for 2 weeks now with a training partner, one of my friends, and we've been doing it every single day, 6 days a week now for 2 weeks. And I feel on top of the world.
Wow.
So if you're going through something at the moment, Nimi, you'll vouch for me on this. If you're going through something at the moment, and I've had a pretty weird 6 months, but the last 3 months in general have been incredibly stressful for no reasons that are fair to be stressed about, but also it was stress I was putting on myself. I've been recording these podcasts just exhausted from the week. Today I feel alive. I feel electrified. I've been eating healthy.
Wow.
My bum has never been stronger. And Catherine has slapped my bum when I walked into the car. That's the level I've got to now because of the healthier choices I'm making. Yasmin is the new producer of the show.
Yeah, Dax is out of here.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Dakshay, up there with the greats, Biggie and Tupac.
Is he though?
He's gone to LA.
Yeah. He left us.
Tupac stomping ground. But Yasmin is now here, our Chinese Arab superstar, as part of the business podcast now. And she said, does eating make any difference to your mental health?
How old is Yasmin again?
She's 21.
Okay. Well, it's a valid question from a 21-year-old. I'm going to answer it as a 32-year-old woman.
Please.
It didn't used to, but my God does it now. Recovery.
I told her this.
It's just so much better. My skin is drooping.
Yeah, but your skincare routine is amazing. And I don't know how many times you get messages a day asking for your skincare routine, Nimi, but it would be nice for you to share it on the podcast.
Okay, this is an inside joke for those of you that didn't listen to our radio show, okay? I honestly get DMs all the time from girls asking me what my skincare routine is because they like my skin.
Oh, it's so embarrassing, Nimi.
And JJ cringes at it and he's like, I bet no one actually messages you that. So every time someone messages me, hey, what's your skincare routine? I send it through to JJ.
But Nimi does it like this. You'll like take a video and go like, guys, I've had so many messages.
You're such a liar.
I've had so many messages asking for my skincare routine. So I'm actually going to take you through it right now. I'll post a day in the life of Nimi Mehta tomorrow to catch up with him. My skincare routine will be on that.
Your haters are really the ones in your inner circle.
They actually are, though. They actually are.
You're a snake.
Like, I love you the most, but I also hate you the most.
And but that's fair.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
It's actually a nice thing to do.
Yeah.
I found Am I the Arsehole? It would be great to get while we're talking about weight, this is a weight-related Am I the Arsehole?
Okay.
And I'd like you to think, like, who's in the wrong here?
Okay.
I have a female co-worker who repeatedly calls me out regarding my weight. I'm female, 5'9", 51 kilos and very thin. She's very overweight. All the time she makes comments about my weight. She doesn't call me by my name. She calls me slim. And even heard her say one time, go ask the toothpick. And she has said stuff like, you need some meat on your bones and you need to eat. I've only worked here 8 days.
Oh my God.
I have asked her very nicely to stop. Yesterday I asked her to stop calling me slim again and she basically said it's her mouth and she can say what she wants.
Fair.
Is it? Today when she said, morning slim, I replied, morning chunky. And she got upset and actually started crying. Everybody here at work only 6 of us at total, is saying I'm wrong and I should apologise, because being called fat is different than being called skinny, because being called skinny is a compliment. I said as long as she calls me slim, I will call her chunky, and now I'm the bad person. Am I the arsehole if I don't apologise?
Wow. Okay, there is so much here. First of all, you are brave. 8 days in and you're calling someone chunky.
I know, but that's just kind of the level of people sometimes at work.
At least wait a month.
I know. Like, get warmed up. Like, you can't.
Yeah.
I have never in my life started a job, or even when people come in to the workplace, I've never started the job as me.
No.
I've never interviewed as me.
Yeah.
I've never started a job as me. They get to know me 3 months down the line if I make it past probation.
Yeah, exactly. You never reveal the real you, guys.
No.
I know all this stuff out there says, just be you, your authentic self. Everyone should know the genuine you.
Fake it.
Yeah.
And I know you did a podcast recently saying fake it till you make it is balls.
Yeah.
I'm going to counter that. Fucking fake it.
Yeah.
Until you get past probation, at least.
Yeah.
Then show who you are as a person. Be
Because-
the hard worker. Say you're going to do everything. Yes, sir. No, sir. After 3 months, I'm in.
Yeah,
Done.
wow. I think that's really good advice. But like, I agree with the fact that you shouldn't be like negatively shaming anyone or like commenting on anyone's body type, whatever it is. Because also skinny might be offensive.
Is this offensive? Wow, have you lost weight?
Is it offensive? I think just like...
Because I know I comment on when I think you've lost weight. Like, have I offended you
Yeah.
by saying that?
No, because I'm close to you. But like if a rando at work was like, have you lost weight? I'd just be like, in my mind, I'd be like,
You
how,
thought I
how
was
big
fat.
do you think I was?
Yeah, you
Like,
thought
oh.
I was massive.
And like, no, I haven't.
Like someone threw Sharpoo back in the ocean or whatever that phrase is. Harpoon? Shamu. You calling me Shamu?
They harpoon Shamu.
Shametta.
And then, yeah, exactly.
That's what they're calling it, and that's unfair.
But like people do find it offensive. Like it's like, oh my God, are you pregnant? Guys,
No.
if anyone, I swear to Lucifer, if anyone
Drag
ever
him in. He deserves to be in this room right now. Bring him here. Bring him to me.
summon him, if anyone comes to me ever and says, oh my God, are you pregnant? Even
How
when
many months?
I am. Even when I am.
And then goes to put a hand on your stomach, and then you go, you're not.
I'd be
You're not
horrified.
actually pregnant, are you?
Like, no, I just had pizza.
I feel like I've done that. And I know I haven't, but I feel like that's something I've done, but I know I haven't.
No, I feel like it's something that you would do and think you're actually being nice.
And it's like they maybe had given birth 3 months ago. Do you know what I mean? Like some
Yeah.
ladies' bodies work different when it comes to going back to what their body was pre-birth
Yeah.
or pre-pregnancy. But like imagine going, oh my God, how long left? And putting your hand on their stomach and realising like there's nothing living inside that stomach.
No, just a whole lot of carbs.
That's just fat.
Yeah, that's just carbs. A lot of
They ate a 3-course meal before I touched
heavy
their belly.
nights. Yeah. I don't know. I just think like don't comment on people's bodies. You just never know. Also, if
I
people
do
lose
though.
weight,
Like, I need to be honest. Like, I do. I don't go. I would never say you've put on weight. People in this country do a lot though.
I know it's a culture thing.
Yeah, it's a culture thing where they go, yeah, you put, because my weight fluctuates a lot, right?
Yeah.
So like if I've put on a bit of weight and I used to go with a meeting with someone from say Lebanon,
Yeah.
that Lebanese bloke,
Yeah.
you go, wow, you put on weight, wow,
Yeah.
Yanni.
I know. It's an Indian thing as
And
well.
I'll just laugh at it,
Yeah.
and then go in my car, cry, and order a salad,
With extra halloumi.
which comes inside the Big Mac.
Yeah. But Indians are like that as well, by the way. Like growing up, it was a constant like, oh, you need to lose weight. Like there's no shame about it. It's like there's a boundary that has just been crossed.
This was in my family as well. The main topic of conversation in my family is who's put on weight and who's lost weight.
And it's always a competition.
Yeah. And then someone, I don't know if this is an Indian, you're British as well, so
Yeah.
maybe this is part of your culture, but I was brought up in quite a bitchy atmosphere, I'd
Right.
say. Like, there were 6 of us. We were young. You know, people would talk.
Yeah.
We'd have conversations about other people.
Yeah.
So, like, someone would come into the room. It could be an uncle. It could be a cousin. It could be a friend. They would come in, would all be nice, blah, 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 blah. That person leaves the room. Someone in the room is going to make a comment about them. It might be their weight. It might be their hair. It might be what they wore. Like, it's a thing in my family, massively.
That's cutthroat.
I know, it literally is. So if they've put on like a few pounds, that person, oh my God, you look amazing, blah, blah, blah. They then leave the room, and then it might be, say, my mum, like in the podcast, she's quite a bitchy character within it. She'll be like, oh, she's put on weight, isn't she? But like then within our family, they just say it. I don't say it because I care about people feeling more sensitive. But like people in the family be like, yeah, fat boy, you put on weight. I'm like, oh, you look good. You lost weight, have you?
No, guys, this is
Every
so
time
wrong.
I come back from Dubai, one of the first things that's been said is a comment on whether I've lost weight or I've put on weight.
Wow.
But I'm on a 4-week fitness freak routine before I go to Magaluf.
Oh, see, JJ always needs a target.
I have to. I need a holiday. That's why through COVID, man, I was a balloon.
Yeah.
But now I've got a Magaluf 3-day stag do to look forward to, followed by a 3-day chilled, quaint holiday with the wife in just outside Magaluf.
Okay.
I'm going to look my best.
See, nice. But the thing is, I just, if it's someone you know, I can kind of like be okay if they're commenting on my body.
You've commented on my weight, right? Surely you have.
Oh, no.
When I come into work topless, you comment.
No, it's his chicken legs that I always commented on. It's like, okay, JJ missed leg day again.
I was meant to do leg day today, and I looked at the leg machines and went, I'm going to do a bicep curl. I'm not interested.
No, but it works on the abs
I
as well,
know
legs.
it does.
Yeah.
I know it does. And I did maybe 3 months of doing some leg days, and the results were incredible. If you want to lose weight, leg day is the one.
It is.
But it's just walking upstairs.
It's a lot.
After, it's fucking painful.
Back to this, am I an asshole though?
Oh yeah, of course. I forgot about that.
The lady, they don't even know each other. They're not even friends, okay? The fact that, like, is calling her toothpick. Look, she's projecting. She's obviously incredibly insecure about herself.
It gives me, like, Dallas, Texas vibes.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, this kind
all right, what's the accent?
All right. But,
Toothpick.
Yasmin, tell us if we're doing good. Shout.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, well, that was South African.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
I need a little bit of...
Okay.
It takes me a long time to get around these parts.
That was very good.
Your toothpick.
Yeah, see?
That's more like Morgan Freeman narrator vibe. It's more Shawshank
I was
Redemption.
also thinking like Matthew McConaughey.
The toothpick end of the room.
Yeah. And it's just mean. Imagine walking into work and someone like... Also, I have a name.
Also, what noise was that, Yasmin? I don't know if it'll pick up in the audio, but you went,
Yeah,
it was a good... Oh, I got my southern drawl.
Are you doing Texas?
I don't know, southern. Southern. All right, cool.
What's
You've got an Android phone anyway, so you literally days and
You don't get to talk.
You don't get to speak until you speak through voice note, through WhatsApp on an iOS.
Yeah,
Thank
you don't get an opinion.
Goodness
no
me.
iPhone, no opinion.
I wish I knew she had an iPhone.
Yeah,
But
why
an
did you
Android, I don't know.
Why would you hire someone who has an Android phone?
We've actually changed our process now. That part of the questionnaire is like, what phone do you have?
Yeah.
And it has to be an iPhone before you start working in this business.
Gen Zers, if you're listening, because obviously Gen Zs love JJ Nimi, do you have an Android or an iPhone? Let us know, please.
Let us know. We'll put a poll in Spotify.
Yeah.
Learned you could do that yesterday.
Collecting data.
We're collecting the data, even though it's mainly millennials that listen to this show, and it's mainly women, mainly because of me.
We got some really nice messages about our podcast the other day.
Did we?
Like someone who's a fan from the radio. Remember I sent it to you? Someone who's
Oh,
a
yeah,
fan
yeah,
from
I
the
do
radio finally found out we had a podcast. She has never listened to podcasts before, doesn't understand the concept of podcasts.
Yeah.
Her friend literally had to hold her hand throughout the whole process of, and so she goes, when can I tune into the podcast?
Yeah, they thought it was like a live show, and once it's done, it's gone.
Yeah, and she was like, no, you can listen to it anytime. And apparently she was hooked, episode after episode, couldn't switch it
And I
off.
saw that one download just creeping on every episode. So it went from 0 to 1. So thank you very much, Linda. Big shout out, millennial female,
There you go.
for listening to our show.
But also we had feedback from my mum, by the way, about the podcast.
She can...
Don't think before you speak.
No, because I know what it's going to be.
What?
Potty mouth. Why is JJ common as muck? Didn't realise that. I knew he was a bit of a tramp, but this is like low-level hobo.
No.
That's what I know you're going to... I know that's what you're thinking,
That's what I
Minnie.
feel like you think of yourself.
But also, I think Min has the kind of... I need to watch my words here.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I can imagine her...
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it.
Okay.
No, I'm going to say it.
Okay.
I have to say it now.
Go on.
Because I've got Tourette's.
Yeah. No, you don't, JJ.
Yeah, I
this is a
do.
whole other... JJ
What
thinks
does JJ and Lewis Capaldi have in common?
both can't sing. No, actually, Lewis
We
Capaldi
have Tourette's,
can.
we both can sing.
Yeah.
Thank you
No,
very much.
JJ thinks he's got Tourette's.
No, I don't think I've got
and
Tourette's.
I want to
I
apologise
said
to
before
those who actually have Tourette's. Okay?
I don't have it like... I don't have Tourette's. I have a mild form of Tourette's. I have Rets. I have Ets.
No.
I have I have Tour.
That does not
I have
count.
Tour.
Anyway, Mum's feedback. She just said, like, we're all adults now. And, like, I love it. I love the podcast.
Talk about poos as much as you goddamn want.
Yeah, she was literally like, it's really sexual. And I was like, yeah, it just tends to go
But
that
I hope
way.
it don't come across as sexual. Do you know what I mean?
No.
Like, we're just discussing. I hope they don't think it's like. I hope they think it's like really good mates. Like, we're just a couple of boys talking about sex, not a man and a woman talking about sex. Do you know what I mean? I hope they see you as a man. That's what I'm trying to say.
I hope
You're dressed like today.
I actually am.
You're
And
like,
just for,
you are one of the boys, man.
Look at
That's
this
what I love
bit.
about you.
I actually went to
Grab check.
went to the 25 hours hotel today for the first time.
How good is it, by
really,
the way?
really
Did
nice.
you stay? Have you stayed there?
Haven't stayed there.
Stay there. The rooms are fucking spectacular.
Really?
They have like hammocks in the corner of the room. Like, it's like how they styled it is not like every hotel
I
room
love
in Dubai.
that.
It's actually unique to them. It's
So
really good.
I just went
Discount
to work.
code 25 hours JJ and Nimi.
Nice.
Promo, check it.
Very good.
They should sponsor.
I went into the lobby because there's a cafe there, whatever. I was working for a few hours before I came here. And as soon as I walked in, like, gave my car to the valet, walked into the entrance, and this guy who's sitting there, like, working on his laptop.
It's a lovely entrance when
It's
you walk
beautiful.
in as well, right? Yeah.
He's like sitting there in the middle sofa thing, and he's like, He just goes,
Pardon?
And I was like, I don't think he's looking at me.
You
so
are.
I asked someone else, like, where's the best place for me to sit? And as I was asking this guy, I just saw, like, I kept seeing this guy just like
On
looking
my
at
lap.
me. Just looking at me. And then he
Get
said
those
something.
eyeballs away from you.
Right.
Dirty man.
But wait for it.
There was someone behind you.
I was,
All right. Okay.
I started to walk away and he goes, I have to say, that is an amazing outfit. You look very good.
Oh.
And I was like, thank you so much. Like, he didn't have to say that.
Yeah.
I knew I looked good because I had these on as well.
Vogue. Yeah, got it.
Like,
Not sure about the glasses. I'm just
Really?
yeah, personally. I think they're just a bit too big.
really?
Yeah, they're a little bit too. It's because it's at the end of your nose. Why do you position your glasses at the end of the nose?
My friend says this all the
Pull
time.
it back. Pull it back a second.
I like them
No,
low.
pull it back.
I like it. I
Pull
can't.
it back.
I'm not putting them up here.
Yeah, no, that looks stupid.
Thank
it looks like
you.
it looks like you're going 3D cinema in the 1990s.
Exactly.
Yeah, no.
You try these now. Get onto the YouTube video to watch this, by the way. Look, I think that suits everyone.
But have you noticed
Wow.
these glasses? Have a look. These glasses don't go straight across my face, do they?
Oh, yeah, because you've got a wonky face.
I've got one ear bigger, like higher than the other, and I don't.
Yeah.
I only realised this recently.
Do you think your mum was, like, drinking and
Married
stuff?
to a cousin or something.
Oh.
Oh no,
I was thinking she was just, like,
drunk.
doing some dodgy stuff while she was pregnant.
Just get rid of this man.
That's why you came out the way
And we're
you
not
came
going
out.
down that rabbit hole because loads of things were going through my head there.
Okay, yeah, let's not. Okay, where were we?
We have what were we doing?
Am I the
Stop
arsehole?
calling people fat.
Yeah.
Stop calling people thin.
Yeah.
Can we and also comment on this in the review or whatever. Actually, don't review it because you might have a different opinion and we want 5 stars. Review it if you like it, 5 stars.
Yeah. Only.
Can we say if someone's like, if you've been going to the gym and I go, wow, you've clearly been...
I think you can compliment people, but don't question it. Like, don't be like, have you lost weight? Maybe
have you lost weight?
But also remember, people lose weight because of health issues as well in a
Yeah,
negative way.
I don't think you should comment. And honestly, I do it and I'm like, that was probably not the right thing to do. Even though my motives...
Is good intentions.
Were pure.
Yeah. I don't know. It's nice to receive a compliment, though, if you have been working in the gym and you have been like putting in the work
Can I
and
just
someone
say,
says...
Catherine's talking about weight so much at the minute.
Why?
She's on a fitness
She
kick and she looks amazing.
unreal.
She looks absolutely incredible. I'm not denying that she has lost weight.
She had a baby.
But I do not care how much trans fat is in your food diet a day.
Oh, that's
like
a
I
bit
do
too
not
much.
care if you've not got enough protein. Like I love you for you.
Yeah.
Going, oh, I need to hit protein. It's hard to hit protein. Like it's stopped being food now.
Yeah.
Food has been split to carbs, fats, and proteins now, and it doesn't matter what the dish is.
I'm just going to drop a bit of advice.
Go for it.
Since my semi-professional tennis days, I was getting weighed every single day, right? And I'd be told like, oh, I was so chubby when I was little. But like ever since then, I've refused to weigh myself.
You never weigh yourself.
I have never in my grown adult life weighed myself because for me, it's not about how
weigh
much I
myself
weigh. It's
daily.
how I feel. I know I feel good.
How can I personally compete with that? Going back to the cinema and the trailer, that's why they recognise Nimi with emotional, motive, Steve Harvey-esque speeches like that.
Thank you.
I'm inspired.
Thank you.
Yet I weigh myself daily.
So you shouldn't. You shouldn't do that, because I feel like then we're like driven by the numbers, and you should tell Catherine not to. I think we get obsessed. Also, you're quite an obsessive person. You've got an addictive personality.
For like 3 weeks. Like remember I bought golf clubs.
Yeah.
And I think I said it on like, I don't know if I mentioned on the podcast.
No, JJ went through golf. He went through cycling. He went through spin classes. You're just one of those people.
Tennis, swimming.
It's like he doesn't know who he is, and he's trying to find himself in every little different thing.
It's a huge identity crisis paired with mild Tourette's that I'm really struggling with at the moment.
No, okay, let's move on, please. Let's move on. What are we doing next?
You can't.
JJ. No, it's an impulsive thing where, do you want to explain it? Because I feel like a lot of people might resonate with your impulsive thing.
Okay, I have, I don't know what it is. I've put it down to like, I've not got mild Tourette's, by the way. That was just a bit of fun. But I have this kind of like, I've put it down to a mild ADHD that I have. Like I definitely have ADHD, undiagnosed.
Yeah.
But I also have this impulsive desire to do stuff. Like I just have to do it. Like I need to flick that phone. Do you know what I mean? Like I didn't need to then, but like as an example.
Yeah.
Catherine was carrying a plant pot yesterday, and we were just walking through the car park. She was carrying quite a lot of bags, and I was carrying a lot of bags. She had a plant pot in her hand, and I just had to push it. And I pushed the branch and smacked her in the head. And I'm like, I don't know why I did that. I'm really sorry.
And sometimes it's quite terrifying impulses that come into your mind. Would you like to share that?
So that has improved the last 2 weeks with diet. That's paired with like poor sleep or just being tired.
Okay.
But that's like...
if you're out on the balcony...
I have the urge to jump off.
Yeah.
Like I have the urge, and then if I'm in bed, sometimes I'll go through that in my mind, and then I'll actually like jump off and then land on the floor and stuff like that. I do
so
weird stuff. I have not impulsive.
It's something.
Intrusive thoughts.
That's it.
I have intrusive thoughts. So there was one time, and when it's normally happens when I'm like lying in bed, where your brain's actually most vulnerable, right? This hasn't been a very funny podcast, by the way.
Yeah, we haven't been that funny. Should we switch it up?
Intrusive thoughts. I heard the door. Maybe a knock on the door, I heard footsteps, but it was completely in my mind. So then my brain went down this rabbit hole of someone walking into the apartment, grabbing Phoenix and chucking him off.
Oh, don't.
Horrible thoughts, man. Horrible intrusive thoughts come into my brain. And then I grabbed a knife and stabbed the guy. And now I'm in prison. Don't see Catherine. Phoenix, whatever happened to him, happened to him. These are the kind of intrusive thoughts that go through my mind. Am I alone?
Please let us know.
Please let us know.
It's a thing.
I don't think I am. It's always when I'm really tired, but I've not had it this week. My mood is improved. I'm not had any anxiety. I can tell when intrusive thoughts are going to go in, but I just have this power over it at the minute that I want to keep going. I've started therapy. I'm a fucking new man. Sorry, Nimi did a huge Steve Harvey speech and I just had to counter it.
No, obviously, because
your serve.
What Nimi does,
Ace.
JJ tries
your
to
serve.
top.
Thank you.
Okay, I've got a what would you do? We love it when you send through scenarios, real life things that have happened in your life, situations. Laptop sorted?
Is it coming?
Yeah, he said he's coming out to the office, so I was going to text him now.
Oh, yeah, it's fine. He'll get it.
Okay, cool.
Don't open it, though. I need to open it. I'm doing the unveiling, the unwrapping. Thank you.
Are you done with business admin? Am I getting in the way here?
I'm running a multinational corporation. That's one of those things that you do when you say it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Will it to happen.
So what would you do? You guys send through DM scenarios, situations that have happened in your life, and you ask JJ and Nimi, myself and JJ,
yes.
What we would do in that situation.
Let's do it.
Keep sending them through. We love to hear from you, all right? Just DM us.
Yeah, what would you do? Podcast on Instagram. Drop us a DM. We've had some fucking wild ones. And a few of them, we've even had to tame down a little bit.
Yeah, it's true.
Go for it. Go ham with it. And then we will obviously keep you anonymous. We never said anyone's names if you've heard the previous episodes. And like this one, we're not going to say anyone's name. Shukran, Habibi.
Okay. I am 21 years old. I've been on a few vacations with my boyfriend in a 2-year-long relationship, and it's gotten worse each time. When he commits to vacations, he always ends up wanting to back out of them right before the vacation. I'm pretty sure he has social anxiety, just as an FYI. He doesn't do well in crowds, has a really bad self-image. But it seems like in a recent vacation we're on right now is just the worst one yet. He doesn't want to do anything with me. It doesn't sound fun. He brought his PlayStation 4 to play, has mostly been in the room and said I can do things I want to do, but he doesn't want to do it with me.
Yeah.
What would you do? I think she wants to break up with him.
I think she has to break up with him, unfortunately, because he cares more about gaming and being online and chatting to his boys or chatting to randoms than he does playing with her. Try something.
Yeah.
He's playing the game. Mm-hmm. You're in Tenerife.
Okay.
You're having a lovely time. You've had a lovely meal. He doesn't want to go out any longer. He wants to go home and play PlayStation with the boys.
Yeah.
Let him. Put the headphones on. Dress up in some fucking naughty gear. Dress up in some naughty, fucking Victoria's Secrets model level-esque. Make yourself feel your best, whatever that is. Mm-hmm. Walk in the room.
Yeah.
Stand there. Stand next to the TV. Look at him. If you get no reaction, there's something bloody wrong with the geezer.
Yeah.
Because I would grab my reaction straight away if Catherine did that.
Yeah.
If he does give you a reaction, brilliant. But if he doesn't give you a reaction, fucking grab your coat, walk out the door and go out and have some fun. Come back at 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. and see if he notices then.
He won't notice.
He'll still be there playing games, man.
Look.
What is it about this gamer community? They sit there, they're like Draculas, man. They close the curtains. They've got no pigmentation in their skin. They're just sat there looking at a screen, chatting to their boys.
Yeah.
I did it for a few months. It weren't for me, and I wasn't very good at Call of Duty.
Also, I've heard the headphones in gaming change the shape of your head.
I have heard this.
Yeah,
like got some weird oblong.
It.
You can actually this indented now because they wear headphones so much.
It's not a good look, guys.
It's like a skateboard ramp on your head.
Literally that. It's nasty. Like. It's just not attractive, guys, especially if you're single and looking for a lady. It's just not the way forward. But clearly the guy has been trying to get out of vacations previously.
What comes first, social anxiety or gaming? Because I feel like the gaming community now has now brought in this whole new level of social anxiety that was unheard of because they would much rather have been in a crowd with people. It might even not be the crowd. They just want to be at home in their bloody bedroom. Tissues on the side, lube on the other side, bloody games in front of them. Like, grow up, get a job.
It's a bit much, and I feel like if I was you, and I'm talking to the girl, if I was you, I would cut the cord, tell him, see you later. He's not going to care, and don't even expect a reaction, because he's got what makes him happy. He's got his PS4.
He's got his PS4, sticking his dick in the disc fucking thing.
Metaverse,
like, get a grip.
NFT situation,
eject
whatever
that
it is.
disc and eject him out of your life.
Yes,
as
just
far as
be
I'm
done
concerned.
with it.
And is the hotel all inclusive? Make the most of it and neck tequilas until you're literally running wild.
And let him pay for it.
Do you do all inclusive? I can imagine you do.
When we were younger, like as kids, it just made sense to. But now, no. As adults, like.
I've never done an all-inclusive, but I love the idea of it, man.
The
idea. It's just like it's you against the hotel. I'm coming away with a profit here at some way. So I'm getting your lobster, I'm getting your shrimp, I'm getting things I don't even eat. That's the most expensive thing in the buffet. And I'm drinking the most expensive shots. I'm not drinking beer, I'm not drinking wine because it's the cheap shit. I'm going for top shelf liquor. I'm coming out with an alcoholic problem.
Yeah.
To the point, I can't even talk like I just did.
No, it sounded like you were actually drunk in the moment.
Alcoholic.
And I might alcoholic.
I don't know what you mean, but that's great.
I think it's a good thing. It's a good thing you have never been on an all-inclusive because I feel like there'd be a lot of wastage. A lot of just trying to get the hotel back.
A lot of spilled drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's messy.
Yeah.
It's the dream, but it's
Lionel
messy.
Messi, guys, and we need to move on. Because I have a What Would You Do as well.
Oh, see, we're just inundated.
We're inundated with What Would You Do's. Nimi's was from a listener. Mine's actually not, because we're going to be transparent and honest, but I think y'all love it.
I just got a random WhatsApp from someone.
Go on.
Honey, do you need a part-time job?
Yeah, you do. You actually need to get out into the real world. So yes, I answer.
Online platforms such as Amazon are hiring people to promote products online.
Yeah, I had this message yesterday.
Well, how do you have my number?
Because you're the Nimi Meta and you probably have your phone number on your bloody Instagram bio, you loser. I fell for an Instagram filter queen. All I saw was a big butt, tiny waist, and perfect face. I subscribed to her exclusive content, arranged for a meetup, and then I was beaten and robbed at the hotel. I don't think this woman ever existed, just an AR bot. Here's the thing. I know one of the robbers was my brother-in-law.
So
I want to tell my wife that a brother pistol whipped me, robbed me, and made me go home in my underwear. Brackets. My wife thinks I was robbed in the parking lot of work. But I can't tell her for obvious reasons. At family events, he smiles at me, knowing he beat and robbed me. Should I confess to my wife? Tired of keeping secrets. Her bro is a menace.
Bro, no, your life is a mess.
Your life is a mess.
Like, look at yourself in the mirror and recognize your life is dirty. It is naughty. It is nasty.
You are going to family buffets, chilling, looking over the vol au vents. You look right, and then all you see is the brother just looking at you going, there is literally nothing you can say or do, because if you tell the wife your brother beat you up, he'll go, yeah, because he was chatting to a fake OnlyFans account that I made, and then I beat him up.
Why do I have actual goosebumps?
And like, maybe this is what the brother-in-law does, but would have given him an extra beat down because he's married to this brother-in-law's sister. It's the brother-in-law.
No, or, guys, let's think out of the box here. The sister knew that she was being cheated on. And so she got her brother,
brother-in-law.
cousins probably.
Let's make a fake OnlyFans. Let me prove it.
Let me test it.
Fuck, you think like a woman, and that's why you're on this podcast. I'm so one-dimensional. I'm
You
so
are.
surface. I see everything at face value.
Men are so simple.
But you think like a woman.
Yeah. Because, I mean, if I was psycho, that's what I would do. Have you seen the show Cheaters?
No,
In the
what's that?
US?
No.
It's like, but it's such an old show.
I see it, like, it comes up on Facebook from time to time.
So the partner who thinks they're being cheated on would approach the show.
Yeah.
The show would then do all the investigation. Like, private investigators
Taking
would
little
be like
snapshots, then walking out of a motel.
with another woman or another man, and then there's always a confrontation at the end, which is the best part.
This guy?
Yeah.
This guy?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then they like, you try to see how the cheater tries to get out of it. There was
I'm
one.
like, what? Who?
Yeah.
Huh?
There was one
I
who
love blokes. I love blokes when they get caught
But
out. It's
men
my
are
favourite
so
thing.
stupid.
So stupid.
There was one who had been married for 20 years with kids, okay? The wife rocks up on him and his new gal, okay? And she's like, how could you do this to me? Her husband of 20 years turned around and goes, who are you? I've never met you before. He completely went like...
What? I was just eating my McDonald's at
All of a
the
sudden...
food court, and you're sat across from... Who are you? What? I was just eating my cheeseburger. I had no idea you were sat across... I don't know this woman. Who is this woman? Like, we've literally got snapshots of you leaving a hotel together.
Literally, exactly. Like, all of a sudden, dementia is coming in.
Hotel?
Yeah. I have no idea. Who am I?
Oh, my twin that I
Yeah.
did never introduce to you. That would have been my twin, Joseph.
The excuses guys come up with when they've been caught, though, like the excuses, like, no, this is my work colleague, or like, no, this is just a friend. This is like my cousin. I'm sure guys come up with the craziest shit just to not get.
just don't want to get caught out.
Wow.
I will say anything.
Yeah. I mean, I get it, but you're going to get
Women
caught.
do it. Women do as well.
Women are cleverer with
Women
it.
just don't get caught, Nimi.
Yeah, they don't.
You're all fucking at it, and none of you get caught. I swear.
Yeah. But women are cleverer and shiftier with it, like and more emotional. So they just know how to like. I would never do that to you. How dare you?
Yeah.
They would turn it.
So women gaslight men more.
Probably around the same. I think women are just as bad as guys.
Fuck.
But like, I feel bad. I feel really bad.
If Catherine's been having an affair, like,
Well, it just is what it is, isn't
it
it?
is what it is, man.
Like,
Let it be.
So Sadhguru.
Don't do that though.
What? Are you talking to Catherine?
Yes.
Oh,
I look right at the microphone
Yeah.
there.
He took
Now I
that
want to
really
lick
serious.
it.
Ew!
I just had an urge, man. I told ya. Because I was talking about the
JJ.
impulsiveness.
This is a communal podcast lounge or studio.
I'll change them off.
The
I can change them off.
professionalism of podcast now.
Like, so honestly, going back to the impulsiveness, last night I had an urge. I get an urge once every 3 months to lick fabric. So I had to lick the quilt that I was wrapped in.
And what does it taste of?
Quilt is horrible, man.
It's not
And I could
great.
take it.
When I was younger, I used to have, there was this brick wall in my house. It was like
Yeah.
a stone clay brick wall.
Lick
It
it.
tasted amazing. And I would literally like lick it.
Yeah.
It was just the
See, do you know
best.
what I mean? So, like, I'm not weird.
Okay, yeah.
You literally are licking brick walls.
But I
You're,
did-
you're a window licker.
But I was like 10 years old and you're a 32-year-old man. There's a difference.
Old habits don't change.
There's a
Old
difference.
leopards don't change their spots. No. Do leopards have spots?
No, cheetahs do. But what about this? What would you do then? He obviously cannot tell his wife.
That's what I mean. He can't. He actually can't.
He's just got to suck it up because he did fuck
Or
up.
just fucking put your shoulders back
Yeah.
and go, yes, and what?
Yeah,
Porn is only doing so much for me. Sometimes I dabble in OnlyFans.
yeah.
Like, I can imagine
But
so
he was
many.
meeting up with the girl.
I can imagine so many married men and people in couples are on it, boys and girls.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But they just don't know they'd know.
Yeah. Would you rather know? Because like my good friend Sadhguru, right?
Save the oil. Soil.
Save the oil,
Save
yes,
the
please,
oil,
because
guys.
petrol prices need to stay down.
We need to save that oil. It's actually going missing. We're actually running out of it. And I
Sa-
think we need to save that stuff.
Save the soil.
We need more oil. Save the soil, Sadhguru.
So Sadhguru said that what you don't know won't
He must
hurt
spend
you.
20 hours a day washing that beard, by the way. Just FYI, he must condition that
It's
thing.
a solid beard.
It's world class.
What you don't know won't hurt you. So don't go out looking for answers. So essentially, if you're being cheated on,
What?
don't go out looking for answers because it would just hurt you. And I'm like, yeah, obviously, but find out the answers surely.
Because you're being mugged off.
Exactly.
Sadhguru's been cheated on too many times and he's actually scorned him.
Yeah, I think
And
so.
now one day he just he couldn't even look up anymore. He just looked down and went, fuck, I'm just going to do something with this soil. Because I can't, I'm just going to look down.
Soil.
I'm just going to soil myself.
Dedicate
He
my
soiled
life.
himself and when I've soiled myself,
Yeah.
soil, save the soil.
Yeah, so there you go.
There's the link, guys.
Word of advice.
That's reality.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for listening to the podcast. How long did we do?
It is 45.
Fucking seriously, 45
We
minutes.
chat so much shit.
This episode was just full of takeaways.
Yeah.
I wish I could go back in time and say, get your notepad out. You're going to be hit with some wisdom today.
Yeah.
You're going to learn the real meaning of free.
Yeah.
From Latin to Greek. You're going to learn why Sadhguru cares about soil so much.
You're going to learn what Findom is and how to get more money out of people.
And you're going to learn that everyone's on OnlyFans. Deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
Apart from me.
And you're getting cheated on, whether you like it or not.
Everyone's cheating.
There you go. You're welcome.
Follow the podcast though. That'd be nice. What would you
Yeah.
do? Thank you so much. See you next week.
Bye.